Buenos dias, APE students. I am in my classroom and I'm looking at a soil sample from my yard from last year. And I hope as you look at this, you can see three distinct layers. This is after I've dried the soil, I've added the detergent, I've shook it up, and then it's actually set for over a year. In your case, about 48 hours would have sufficed. So what do we do with this information? This is where I think people are having the most difficulty gauging from what I'm hearing. When I look at this, you can look at, I'm reading this in centimeters, and you can see there's 2.5 centimeters. Well, remember, there are 10 millimeters per centimeter. So the total height of my soil column is about, I will call it 25 millimeters, okay? So remember, there's 10 millimeters per centimeter, and that's 2.5. So we're going to call that 25 millimeters. And then if I count the sand, or the clay part of that, I'm going to call that 4 millimeters, okay? So I'm going to call that 4 millimeters. And then I'm going to measure the silt layer, and actually I'll go down here, and if I measure the silt layer, and it's a best guesstimate, I would call that, let's go here actually, maybe a little easier to read. I would call that easily, I would say that's about 7. So I had 4 and 7, that's 11. That would leave me approximately 14 millimeters of sand. So 14 millimeters sand, if I'm reading that right, and I counted that as 7 millimeters of silt and 4 millimeters of clay. So once you have those numbers, now you can take percentages. 14 to 20 out of 25 sand, 7 out of 25 silt, and 4 out of 25 clay. Let's do those measurements.